Well, guys, I'm deep in making these beautiful little blocks, but at this point in time, I need to go out for a walk. So that's what we're doing. Kind of want to go back inside because it's hot, but I'm not going to. Don't worry, Miss Paula, I'm not giving up. Well, you know when you first get in the car, that first day of the spring when it's like wicked hot in the car and you're not prepared for it? Yeah. Anyway, did a little thrifting, did a little shopping in Aldi, and I'm ready to go home. Gas prices are not bad. It's only $3.49 right now. People are, concerned about how the war in the Middle East is going to affect oil and therefore the delivery of goods and all that. And it's early in the game. So we're okay for now down here in Maryland. So I stopped in Aldi to get some tofu. I stopped at the thrift store, took a look around. I saw a lot of cute things. I'm not in the mood or in a way to be bringing tchotchkes home, so that wasn't my intention to go in there. I had somehow managed to get rid of a cord that I need to go between my laptop and my printer. If you know, there's a particular cord that you need to put in there to be able to go online with your printer. I have an HP, and it goes back and forth between easily connecting and printing up stuff, and then I'll get into this situation where it starts refusing to go online, even though I've done everything that the HP website has told me to do. So yeah, being in the Jones generation is not easy, because we have just enough information to know that we don't know enough. So when it comes to like anything computerized or tech based, I know that I needed to do more. I'm not completely clueless, but I wasn't in the class that started using computers. When I graduated in 79, I was the last class, I think it was 77, I was the last class that was using the old heavy metal typewriters. And the next year they started, 78 to 79, the school got the delivery of all the electric typewriters. And wow, if I had learned how to type on an electric typewriter, that would have saved me a lot of tears, because when my typing teacher, Mrs. Tightla, asked me how on earth do I remember my typing teacher's name, but I do, because she was a grouch. Matter of fact, as she walked around the room, she looked like a little old lady that always wore black cardigans and a black shirt and a black plaid pleated skirt and little tie-up black shoes. I mean, she was a cartoon character. But let me tell you, every time she'd walk around the class, I'd be doing fine with my typing practice until in my peripheral vision, I could see her inching toward me, and all of a sudden, instead of being able to type along with the rhythm of the recording, I'd start messing up just because I knew she was coming up on me behind me to see me and watch and see if my form was correct. And it was a pretty yucky feeling. So back then, though, I think teachers were of a different breed than the ones they are now. Now they're saints. I don't know how they do it. People tell me as a nurse for years, how did I do it? I found a way, but I do not know how teachers that work like in elementary and middle and high school, I don't know how they manage to bring themselves back to work every day. I just am so grateful that they're willing to do that. So anyway, that was a long way to say that when I went into the thrift store and looked around, I actually found some cord that I need for my printer to be able to hook it up to my laptop, get it back online, and get back to business printing up the things that I need. So I did get some footage of it, though. There were some really pretty things and some nice pictures, artwork pictures. But no sewing machines, no sewing items. I did find a couple of small items that I can use in conjunction with sewing, but they weren't sewing items. So anyway, heading home now. I'll talk to you later. Oh gosh, I was so excited, and this was going to be my last block. And I put it down with all the other ones, and it's not, because these 3 pieces of the fabric are so much more mixed in their ratio of black to white than this one, that when I put it down with the others and stepped away, this looks like a letter C. And the other ones all look like O's, like lifesavers. So I looked through what I have, and when I found this piece, I wanted to stick with this one black and white one. I could have either gone for the plaid in this line or gone for this. So I did a dry run, folded it into the approximate size of the squares, put it in place so I can get a preview of what it's going to look like. And as I went around, I gotta say, yeah, I like what I'm seeing. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Me and Jack the Ripper have a date.